Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to a brand new week and a brand new episode of 5 Minutes with Phil. How was your weekend? I pray it was good. I hope you were able to get to God's house. And if you couldn't get there physically, I pray that you were able to log on to a live stream or to a internet recording of a service, and you were blessed that way. And today, as we kick off this new work week, or for our students that are watching this new week of school and classes and maybe exams, I want to give you a little nugget today from Matthew chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6, verses 35 and 36. Jesus is giving what is commonly called the Sermon on the Mount. And he actually gives this incredible message in chapters 5, 6, and 7 of the book of Matthew. So we're right in the middle of this message and this teaching that Jesus is giving. And as he's giving it, he is covering all kinds of topics: prayer, giving, fasting, not worrying, being the light of the world, the salt of the earth. Good stuff. Then Jesus gets to a topic that can be a little hard for some of us to digest. And he starts talking about dealing with difficult people, especially people who are unkind to us. Look what he has to say. He says, starting in verse 35, he says, "Love your enemies, do good to them, lend to them without expecting to be repaid. Then your reward from heaven will be very great, and you will truly be acting as children of the Most High. For he is kind to those who are unthankful and wicked. You must be compassionate just as your Father is compassionate." Oh, some of us wish this scripture wasn't even in the Bible, right? Because we would rather seek revenge than seek compassion with people who have mistreated us, who are unkind to us, who are difficult. And we all know who that person is or who those people are in our lives, right? We know that. And that they appear in the workplace. They appear in the classroom. They appear in the locker room. They appear in so many places. So what's our response? What is our response to people who are unkind to us? And Jesus gives some examples of, hey, be willing to lend without expecting the money to come back. He says, love them. Do good to these difficult people. Why? Well, the Bible says that you will be greatly rewarded from heaven if you do such things. There is a reward from God. Now, I'm not telling you that you're going to have 6 digits in your bank account the next day because you were mean to a person who tends to be a jerk, okay? Sometimes God's blessings are not necessarily physical or visual, but God has this way of blessing us in just the right way that we need to be blessed if we are people of compassion. And I can't emphasize that enough. We have got to be people who are compassionate. And Jesus even says, because God, the Most High, is kind to those that are unthankful towards him, and even to wicked people, God's kind to them. So if God's willing to do that, who is absolutely holy, then we who are flawed and unholy and we have sin in our lives, how much more do we need to do the same? And so I really want to encourage you today, if you're tempted to react negatively towards a difficult person, show compassion and kindness instead. One, it'll catch them off guard. But secondly, and really most importantly, the Lord will see that. and He will reward you in just the way that you need to be rewarded. So that's all I've got for you tonight. Thank you for joining me. We love you, and I pray that you have a great rest of the day. Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.